Welcome back to JTMJ Crafts, ladies and gentlemen. How's it going, everybody? I hope everybody's having a fantastic day. Today, we are getting into a whip and chat. So, first off, I wanted to show you Trapper Do. He's doing a lot better. His ear is starting to fill back up with blood, which is normal because he has a hematoma in his ear from shaking his head really hard or hitting his ear really hard with his foot. Gave himself a hematoma, which is basically breaking of the blood vessel, and he's on medication. He's doing a lot better. He's more comfortable. The ear is not almost swollen shut, so doing a lot better. So he wants a treat. Did you taste it? I don't even know if he tasted that. Did you taste that? Did it taste good? I think he wants another. Hold on a second. Only get a half. Easy. That wasn't that easy, but children. What do you do? All right. Was it good? I think it was. You were licking your lips. Alright, so we got it over here by our diamond painting, and so tonight we are going to be working on this project. Alright. I think we're ready. Trapper is still licking his lips, but I think we are ready to start doing some diamond painting. So I hope everybody's having a fantastic day. My day has been a whole lot better than it has been the last few days, so let's do a recap from the last few days of hectic running around like a madman, trying to take care of my dog, trying to find a vet visit for my dog. Easy, easy. Why are your dogs barking, Dad? Because he's probably like, get the hell outside, leave me alone. Knowing him, those crazy dogs. They probably don't even allow him in the house, to tell you the truth. Which is sad. But they've been barking profusely for like a minute now. Alright, anyways, that's gonna annoy the hell out of me if they just keep on barking over there. I don't know what the heck's going on. I whistled at them, but they just kept seeming to be barking and barking. But that Dalmatian, she likes to bark. Holy crap, does she like bark. So anyways, let's go back through a recap of how things have been going on. So, as you guys may or may not have noticed, I did a pop-up live last Friday. After leaving the vet, I just want to give some peeps an update since a lot of people reached out and were asking for updates to see how Trapper was and what the issue was and all of that stuff. So I was like, oh, I'll just do a pop-up. So I did that, and I got a ton of response after that. I was like, holy cow. Like, a ton of people commented. And I was like, holy crap. Thank you for commenting. So I finally got my way through that, telling everybody thank you. Because, Josh, that was a miracle. Yeah, I called probably 16 or 17 different vets in my town. So Reading is got 95,000 people, 92,000, 93,000 people in it, something like that. So there's a lot of people here. But Reading's also a huge town. Like, it is huge. Like, from city to county, the ordinance of Reading is absolutely gigantic. So there's a bunch of vets all over the place. So I literally called every single vet that I knew of that did some sort of emergency visit. That way I can get him in, because a lot of vets are only by appointment only. No walk-ins, none of that kind of stuff. No emergency things. The one vet that used to be emergency that I took Trapper to the last time when I had an emergency with him, and they did his surgery, I called them because I was like, oh, I'll be able to get him in. And they were like, sorry, but we don't have the staff to keep up emergency calls, so we stopped doing them. And I was like, oh shit, that sucks. So the one place, I got in such a huge argument with this place. I absolutely hate this place. I had to take Thor there. Probably 5-6 months ago. I think. Was it around Christmas or Thanksgiving? I don't know. It was around Christmas or Thanksgiving time. And Thor got sick, and I had to take him in. And that was the only place in town that looked and took care of exotics, because Thor is considered a exotic. This little chipmunk is considered an exotic. So they charged me an arm and a leg to take a look at him, which I was fine with. I didn't have a problem paying to take care of him. But I called them back and I was like, okay, I know this place does emergency care, and I was so pissed off with them. So I called them up, and they're like, hi, can I help you? And I was like, yeah, I was calling to see if I can get in today or tomorrow with an appointment. And she was like, well, what's the situation? Is it an emergency? And I said, yes, it is a bit of an emergency. My dog has an issue going on with his ear, and about a week ago he had an ear infection, and now he's got this big bulge inside of his ear, and I think it's a hematoma. And she's like, oh, it's foxtail season, so I guarantee you it's a foxtail. So how old's your dog? And I said 6 years old. And she's like, oh, so he's an older dog. So to sedate an older dog like that, it's $300. And I go, why the hell you have to sedate him? Well, it's a foxtail and we have to dig. I go, listen, I just told you what the situation was, and you immediately took it and were like, no, that's a foxtail. No, it's not. I'm telling you, I know what the hell it is. He's got an ear infection. And then he shook his head so much, hit his ears so much with his paw, his nails, gave himself a hematoma. That's exactly what it was. This chick on the phone, I sat there and argued with her for 15 minutes. I'm like, you're a dumb-ass blonde. And she's like, I am blonde. How did you tell? Because I could just see your face right through this phone. No offense to any blondes out there. I'm actually kind of a fond of blonde heads. They're like, I don't know. There's just something about them. yeah, like, she just, like, was going off, and she's like, no, it's a foxtail. I can almost guarantee you it's that time of the year. We have so many calls about foxtails all the time. I go, ma'am, my yard is mowed down to nothing, and he had an ear infection a week ago, and has been flapping his head so bloody freaking much. He gave himself a hematoma. Oh no, no sir, that's a foxtail. We're gonna have to sedate him, and we're gonna have to dig. I go, you don't have to sedate him because you're not listening to the fucking words coming out of my mouth. And she's like, well, you're rude. And I go, no, you're being rude because you're not listening to the words that's coming out of my mouth. You want to sedate my dog and dig around in his ear and poke him and prod him like he's a fucking guinea pig. Listen to the words coming out of my mouth and what I'm telling you, what the issue is. And this would go a lot smoother. Finally, she got so pissed off with me. She put somebody else on the phone with me. And then the lady's like, excuse me, can I help you? And I go, yeah, I'm trying to see if I can get my dog in to be seen today. I said, but the dumb shit that I was just talking to, no offense, I am really not mean or aggressive towards women at all. I said, but she refused to listen to the words coming out of my mouth, what I'm telling her, what is wrong with my dog. And she's like, okay, what's wrong with your dog? I said, he had an ear infection a week ago. Yesterday or 2 days ago, I noticed he's got this big lump on the inside flap of his ear. And it feels like it's got like liquid inside of it. And she goes, oh, a hematoma. And I go, yeah. What was she trying to say? I said she was trying to blame it off as a foxtail. And she was going to have to sedate my dog to dig around in his ear to find this foxtail. And you know what? You know what that dumbass quoted me to dig around in my dog's ear for a foxtail? $1,300. I said, never mind. I don't even want to bring him here for the ear infection. I need to see how much y'all freaking charge me. I don't even know what they would have charged me if I went there for the ear infection, but I said, nope, not happening. Y'all too much. Y'all too much. I mean, it cost me $300 to take Thor there when he had an a sinus infection. Can you just imagine what a dog would have cost? No thanks. It's already bad enough. The vet that I went to, they charged me $250. I mean, it's my baby boy. I really don't care how much it costs. It's just, I'm not eating this week. Well, technically until tomorrow. But I am eating. Don't worry, I have food. It's just, I don't have, like, stuff to, like, make meals. I got a bunch of meat. And I'm like, okay, I don't have no tortillas. I have no cheese. I have eggs, but I have no sausage or bacon. I have pancakes. I make pancakes. So yeah, the dog took up the money that I had left over from my paycheck was actually my food money. Luckily, I didn't go shopping yet because that's what paid for Trapper's Vet because it was $248. I looked at that bill, y'all, they charged me $45 to flush his ears. I was like, to flush his ears? I could have flushed his ears at home. I have ear cleaning solution. What the frick? $45. Like, what is this? What is this? $22 for antibiotics, or it's not really antibiotics, it's a steroid to help his ears heal up. $66 for ear infection medication. I'm like, good God. Y'all killing people out here with these prices at the vets. And then $42 for a fine point needle. I said, what the shit? $42 for a fine point needle. I'm like, $42 for a fine point needle? Who's gonna... $42 for a fine point needle? I'm like, it must have been made of gold. Can I have that when you're done with it, please? Because I'm gonna go recycle it. Maybe worth some coin. Sheesh. $42 for a needle. I'm like, y'all ridiculous. No, thank you. No, thank you. Watch. I'm gonna go to my vet tomorrow. My vet charges me. My vet, depending if it's a visit that they can see Trapper in the car and Trapper not leave the car, then they won't charge me for an office visit. They'll just charge me for the shots. Or they'll charge me to look at his ear. So, that's nice. But I guarantee it, if I went to my vet for his ear, it wouldn't have cost me half of what it cost me at the other vet. It would have probably cost me about maybe $80. That other vet was ridiculous. But, they got my boy fixed up and a lot better. In a pinch, I can't complain. This week, you better believe I'm placing a big shopping list. I got some cooking video plans, y'all. Ooh, I got one that is gonna blow y'all's minds. It's gonna be so delicious. I got 2 videos coming up. It's whenever I make them. 2 cooking videos, 2 ideas. And they both involve meatballs. You like the meatballs. You like the meatballs. I like anything with meat. I'm a meat and potato and bread guy. I love my meat and potatoes and breads. Right now, this canvas is kind of driving my eyes a little bonkers because I'm trying to look for certain symbols, and it kind of throws my eyes off a wee little bit. I'm like over here, like one eye open, like, okay, I think I see a 1 there and a 1 there and there and there. So yeah, this week has been, well, last week I should say, it was pretty eventful with Trapper going to the vet and all of that stuff. Trapper goes back to my vet tomorrow morning for shots, and I'm gonna have them look at his ear and see if it is doing okay, or if it should be drained again, or what the situation of their opinion is upon it. Maybe they have a different method to go about to fixing it. Maybe we can change it up. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe they don't like. Maybe they don't like. I don't know. I don't know. I gotta be there at 9 a.m. So I gotta leave the house normal time I leave for work. It's just, I gotta leave with the boy and then go to work late. But so I think I told you guys about the alarm going off in work a week ago, whatever. I don't think I ever told you guys in a whipping chat about that. I think I said something about that in my live, but I don't think I talked about that in a whipping chat. So I'm gonna talk about that for a second because that was pretty funny, although it was kind of pissed me off. Let me get a drink. All right. So what happened is I get an alert pop up on my phone for my work. Hey, trap. So I get alarm notice pop up on my at work, and I'm like, what the hell? It's like 12:45 at night, and I'm like, oh crap. I'm closest to work. My boss is probably like 30 minutes away. My boss doesn't take his phone to bed with him at night. I learned this lesson a long time ago, so me calling him 5 times that night to try to get a hold of him, it didn't matter. I wasn't going to get a hold of him because he doesn't take his phone in the room with him. I'm like, oh, so I kept calling and texting you for freaking nothing? I was like, this is bullshit. This is bull palucky. So I get there. I end up wait 40 minutes for a cop to show up. And then we end up did a walkthrough. There was nothing in there. There was some spider webs in front of the sensor, so we think maybe, possibly, the spider webs set off the sensor because there was two big daddy long legs in this big spider web, so it's possible. We waved what was it? Oh, one of those the pointers that you pull out and you can point at stuff. I took one of those and waved it in front of it real slowly, and it set off. So it's possible. So I didn't leave there, get home at like 2:30 in the freaking morning. Ridiculous. So I text my boss and I'm like, hey, Sleeping Beauty, the shop's all locked up and taken care of. It was a false alarm. The next day, he's like, I don't even care. I'm going to graduations. I'm like, yeah, whatever. Whatever. So Friday comes along last week, and I had like this Thursday night going to bed. I had this like really sore throat and like super nasally feeling, and like my nose kind of hurt, like up and through my nose and like all across like my underneath my eyes, and I was just like, man, I kind of feel like crap. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to bed at like midnight. So I go to bed. I wake up at like 1:30 in the morning, and I'm like, I'm shaking profusely because I am shivering, but at the same time, I feel myself and I am just soaking wet. So yeah, that's what started it. And then after that, it turned into a head cold. So I was down for like 3 days with this head cold. So Friday, I woke up, I felt like crap, but I had to take Trapper to the vet, take care of his ear. By the time I made it to work that day, it was about 12:30, and I got there. And by the time I got there, after from being in the sun all day long, being freaking like 105 degrees out that day, it was straight up miserable. My head was pounding so bad. I was just like, I had a headache. I had a headache from the sun. It was not fun. So I was like most of the time I was at work, I pretty much sat around and did nothing. And I did a couple little, where did I just see that? I did a couple little jobs here and there, but most of the time I just sat there like, oh my god, my head hurts. My boss is like, I gotta go run and do this. If you stay here until I get back, then you can leave. And I was like, okay, cool. So he leaves. He gets back. I'm like, hey, I need some money out of my savings because he's got my savings. So he gives me some money, and I'm like, peace out. Later, Gator. I'm going home and I'm going to bed. And he was like, hey, because you came down to the shop to take care of the alarm and spent 2 hours here at the shop in the middle of the night, he's like, I'm going to pay you for Friday. Full day's pay. Although I only was there for like an hour or two, about an hour and a half, hour and 45. And I literally did nothing the whole time I was there. He's like, I'm going to pay you for your full day Friday. And I was like, thank you, boss. Thank you, boss. So, yeah, that was nice. Let's see. Let me go to my next color. I was going to try to go down the line of, like, the different, like, this, go down the line of the schematic this way and work through since I'm doing a bigger section. But I think that might be hard. I'm trying to look for number two. Number two. I guess there's a little bit sprinkled here, sprinkled there. I think I'm going to go with number 10 instead. Anywho, so that's how my week was. Saturday, Sunday. I tried going live Saturday. My little brother showed up. My little brother's the worst. He literally does not tell us when he's showing up. He just shows up whenever it's convenient for him, on his time, on his terms. Sorry, I bought the cord that's plugging into the camera and gave the camera a jiggle, wiggle. There, I'll put the cord up over the top of the camera so you guys can't even see it. Sounds like a plan to me, Stan. There, should not hit my hand, should not bump or move the camera no more. Sorry. Alright, so, yeah, my little brother showed up Saturday, and they ended up staying here for like an hour 30, an hour 40, 2 hours, something like that. And I was like, y'all, I wish I would have known you guys were coming over here because I would have, I would have not gone live. I would have told my peeps, hey, I'm not going live. I'm gonna do this or I'm gonna do that, or hey, I'm not going live because I'm sick and I'm not feeling good. But no, you don't say nothing. You just show up. You shit face. You're sorry. Didn't know what you do on your Saturday. Please, you know what I do on my Saturday? Stubborn. So yeah, he came over and got his boat. Tried to get me to go fishing. I said, dude, if I wasn't sick, I would be there right now. I would be there in a heartbeat. I would love to go fishing right now. That's what I should do, is go buy my fishing license and go do some fishing. If I go fishing, I won't be able to take you guys along and like record videos, but I would definitely take pictures and show you guys the pictures of the lake and the scenery that's going on out there. I mean, I might be able to take video, but it's easier to take pictures and then turn it into a video with some music going on, you know. So yeah, let's see. Mother Nature here does not know what she is doing right now. She is completely lost. I don't think she knows if she's coming or if she's going, what's going on, because Thursday or Friday last week it was 105, 106, something like that. And then Saturday it was 72 degrees and rained all day long. I was like, what the hell? Where'd this come from? What the hell? Can you explain this? And then the next day, back to 102. I'm like, hello? Can I get explanation? Can we have that weather back? Keep you for a little while? And the 100 and something can go back to where it was for a little while? Like, come out now. It's too hot. Well, guess what? The last 2-3 days it's been like 100, 90, 80. Saturday, Sunday, 72, rain. I'm like, this does not know what it wants to do. Why are those dogs barking so damn much? How can y'all sleep through that? I'd be yelling my ass off out that door, telling them dogs to shut the frick up. I don't even know why the hell they're outside. I thought they were inside dogs. Jesus, Belizus, molasses. Shut your damn dog. It's my dad's dog. Not really. It's my dad's wife's dog because she wanted it. She's a sweet dog. It's just they didn't need two new dogs at the same time. That's for sure. I would take the one, but not the other. The other one's a freaking wackadoodle. The Dalmatian's a sweetheart. But anyways, dogs. I'm starting to look for a new dog. Trapper's at that age where kind of starts to scare me. I'll tell you the truth. Like just what happened to him this week or last week, and you know, looking at him, he's starting to get a lot grayer in the face. You know, I know he's getting older. He just turned 6. You know, the last 2 labs that me and my brother had, we kind of co-owned them together. They both. I'm okay. He knows. Come here. What? You got? He's pushing up against the back of my chair. He's like, I feel you, Dad. I feel you, Dad. He knows, huh? You know. You know, huh? We lost Nelly Belly and crap. Nelly Benelli, Bailey. We lost both of them when they were 6 and 7 years old, so it's like scares me because I don't want to lose him. I'm okay. I know. I'm okay. I'm okay. He's trying to stick his head through a little slot in my chair. to stick his head on my lap. Because that's what he does when I need some comfort. I love you. You're such a beautiful dog. You know that? You've been my best friend for a long time. Huh? Yes, sir. Best of buds, huh? It's not even a hot out, bro. You act like you're dying. He's got the lush life, y'all. He literally lives in the house all day long underneath the swamp cooler. He doesn't have to do jack diddly squat. And when it gets a little hot out, well, it's not even that hot out. It's like 70-something degrees in this house right now. And he thinks it's hot. He's sitting over here panting. But I think it's just, I'm okay. He's cueing to me being sad. I'm sad about you, Bo. Yeah, lay down on my feet. Thank you for the comfort. See, it's like things like that just... The loyalty of a dog. I don't need your hot breath on my foot, bro. Don't snip at my feet. Little shithead. I hope many more with you, son. Many more. I've been staying really active with him, keeping him active, keeping him running, keeping him moving. He seems to be doing really healthy and really good. It's just this age that he's at scares me, because the last 2 labs I've lost super early. I hope he changes that and he stays with me for, ouch. My little brother's lab lasted until he was 16, just turned 16. I would love to have some older years like that with the trap do. He's my own emotional support dog. That's what him is. He's right there beside my side. He's like, Dad, I got you. I ain't going nowhere. I feel you breathing on my foot, son. I'm fine. It's got a little emotional. Thinking about all the memories with the dog, with the boy, with my home skillet. Some good old memories, son. Remember your first time I took you deer hunting with me? First buck you ever got? When I shot it, I let him out, and I let him go over and find the buck by himself. Remember his first buck? All the duck hunting memories. All the memories. Trapdew was a good dog. Still is. Got many more years coming out of my Trapdew. I got too much stuff over here right now. I can't spin the camera around, but he's literally laying on top of my foot, breathing hot air into my foot. Like I don't need CPR of the foot, son. It's CPR of the foot. We got to go to the foot. Foot. Yep. So how you guys doing? I've been good. Just a reminder for you guys, if you don't know, I go live on YouTube and Twitch at the same time. Saturday nights, I go live here and on Twitch, which Twitch is JTMJ Crafts. And then on Wednesdays, I go live on Riding with Fire, which is my wood burning channel. I will have that in the links down below. And I also go live on Twitch as JTMJ Crafts on that as well. Because I don't have a Riding with Fire Twitch. Don't plan on making one. So yeah, I'm trying to hit 200 followers, and I'm like 6 away right now. 6 away, y'all. I'd appreciate the help. I've busted my butt trying to get to where I'm at. A lot of you going over there and following me has helped out tremendously, and I greatly appreciate it. It's sticking in my hand. Taking my hand. Don't take my hand, mister. I told you you can't touch the no-no square. I've been watching a little Mad TV on the old YouTube, so sorry. I got a little Mad TV in the brain right now. Huh? Look what I can do. Mama always told me not to touch the no-no square. God, that's so funny. So that's been my week. Trap News Week. Trapper's doing a lot better than what he was. Like I told you guys, he's doing lots better. See what they say at the vet in the morning. And I gotta figure out what I'm gonna eat in the morning because I gotta eat something. There's no fast food out by the vet. It's a small little hickey town out there. There ain't no fast food besides the little Mexican shop. Not like fast food like McDonald's, Burger King, or anything like that. Ain't got that out there yet. Maybe one day. I mean, they just got a Dollar General out there in this little store, this little town. Dollar General. I fucking hate Dollar General. The only reason I don't like them is because Dollar General came in here into my neck of the woods, and they started popping off everywhere and building Dollar Generals. And now they're starting to put a lot of the little small mom and pop stores that are out in the like rural areas where they've been in business for years, and they supply like they'll be like the closest little market to get to before you have to drive like hours and hours to get to town, and they'll have like most of everything that you could need. Yeah. And then Dollar General comes in and like right next to the little mom and pop shop, and then next thing you know, the little mom and pop shop can't handle it no more because Dollar General's got everything for dirt cheap. Pisses me off because they've done it like 5 little towns around me that are little teeny tiny mountain towns that have like maybe 3,000 people living in them. They got a Dollar General. I was like, what the frick? That kind of shit pisses me off. Like, you're gonna go in where all these little mom and pop shops are at, and they've been there forever, And I love going to those little mom and pop shops because they have the best, best food. The best food in these little shops. It's getting to the nighttime again. My nose gets really plugged up at night for some reason. Alright, what's my next color? My next color. My next color. My next color. My next color. It looks so much like confetti. I don't know what my next color is gonna be. How about we go with 7? Because it's orange, and I like orange. Ooh, it's like a dull orange, burnty orange, a dull a dull burnty orange. That's what it's called. That's what I'm calling it. It looks more brighter on camera. That looks like the natural color right there. Like a, not like that. Like, I don't know. It's like a dolly burnt color. A dolly burnt color. That makes all kinds of sense in the world. It's a dolly burnt color. Anyhow, I guess that's about it for me for tonight, folks. I thank y'all so much for coming back. Sorry about not having nothing out there for you guys for Monday to watch, except for that small little clip I did on the way to work, so I can just let you guys know that I was alive after my little flu bug daily bobber over there I had. And wanted to give you guys an update on Trapper because people were asking me whenever they see me, how's Trapper? How's Trapper? I'm like, shit, how's Jeremy? I'm joking. I'm a big boy. I'll take care of myself. But yeah, it was kind of nice last weekend, really, to not be live, especially not being after. Well, to tell you the truth, about an hour after I got off my live, I started feeling really shitty. Like it started hitting me hard. I was just like, man, I feel like crap. I told my brother, I said, I'm gonna go lay down. He goes, what's wrong with you? I said, I think I got a head cold or something, dude. He's like, oh shit, you didn't say nothing to me. I go, you didn't even call me. You didn't text me. You didn't do nothing, bro. Like, what the hell? I'm just gonna show up. I mean, we do have an open door policy in our houses, so if my brother ever needs his place to stay, he knows, and I know the same with him. Although with him, he gets a spare bedroom here. With me, I get to sleep in the doghouse. That's no joke. But it's a joke. Don't get me wrong, it's a joke. Like, my brother built on a whole room out in the back porch that's air conditioned and all, and we call it doghouse. And I throw up my cot in there, and that's where I sleep. And I got two big old fathead labs sleeping with me. But Trapper, because he doesn't stay outside at here at night, just because I'm in the country and I don't trust him, because we have wild animals here, and I've had situations with wild animals here and Trapper, and I don't feel comfortable leaving my dog outside. This is not gonna happen. Down at my brother's house, he has no choice because he's too rambunctious for the house and the little dogs, because the little dogs are in the house. Although my niece, she gets to go in the house now. And Trapper gets to go in the house now a little bit, but I gotta watch Trapper with the little dogs because the one little dog thinks Trapper's gonna like steal his toy or something. And if Trapper barks at him or growls at him, it could be a fight. Trapper gives no F's about his little cousin. He'll straight up attack him and not care. They're like, dude, that's your cousin. That's supposed to be your boy. Stop. Selfishness. Trapper don't care though. Trapper don't play like that. Trapper is the kind of dog you growl at him one time and that's all it takes. Like, you're done. And that's why I think Trapper reminds me so much of my big dog that I had. Back when my mom was alive, she got me a boxer bull mastiff. And his name was DJ. And he was about 130 pounds. He was a big dog. And he liked to fight. And it wasn't something that was taught from me or anything that happened with me. Ever since he was a puppy, he liked to fight, and he always fought with his brother. From the time they were 11 weeks old, the lady that raised these or bred these puppies, from the time these two brothers were 11 weeks old, she had to separate them because they would literally go at it till the death, and they're literally only 11 weeks old. She had to separate them into different groups. So she would put like a couple of males in here, a couple of females in here, and flip-flop them back and forth as long as the two brothers stayed separated. And didn't know there was an issue between the two brothers. My older brother bought the brother dog to DJ and bought the sister dog to DJ. And we had no clue that there was an issue. I brought DJ home. I let him off the leash and I was like, you're home. Here you go, dude. And my brother's dogs come running out. We had no clue there was an issue between those two dogs. Soon as they met, bam, head at it. They were fighting to the death. And we were just like, what the frick? We call a lady and she's like, oh yeah, those two dogs, they fight. They don't like each other. They fight. Like, fight. Like, they pulling out, like, all stops. They're trying to kill each other. Like, they're trying to tear out each other's jugular veins. Do not let those dogs be together. And we're like, you just stole those two dogs that don't like each other. We live at the same freaking place. Like, what the frick? We live two different houses, but at the same house or property. So yeah, DJ and Bondo got into it quite a bit. Every time they got even anywhere remotely near each other, they would be at it, and then it was a fight to break them up because they would latch onto each other, and there was literally no stopping them until it was bloody. DJ would kick Bondo's ass every time. Unfortunately, Bondo and Aussie are no longer with us. Those are the two dogs that were DJ's sister and brother. But they decided that they were going to get out one day and attack my goat. And she just had babies. They attacked my goat and chewed her up really bad and killed both the babies. Yeah. So, both of them were put to sleep. Unfortunately, it was very sad, but after that, they kept going after the animals on the property, trying to kill them, and we just couldn't have that, because what was going to stop that from turning into a kid? That's when DJ got to be on the property all by himself. He was the king of the hill. But I have rattled on enough with you guys tonight. I have been all over the place tonight, Mr. Sorry. I just sound like a car door. Sorry, my window's open right there, so I hear stuff. It's not like a car door. I just seen a light. Somebody's gonna get jacked. I think I'm playing. Got a gun behind every door in this house. Try it. Come up to that door. You're gonna get a dog in your face and you're gonna get a gun in your face. I ain't playing. But that's... Oh, I got a lot more of that color to do. Leave that there. But that's it for me today. I'll see you guys in the next video. I'll hopefully have a food order coming either Thursday or Friday. And hopefully by next week, I'll have a cooking video for you guys. And then we'll be getting back into getting some other crafty things done. You guys want to see something real quick? You want to see something I've been working on? I think I'm going to show you guys something I've been working on. Let me put this up real quick. Not like it's going to matter. There's a bunch of diamonds down anyways, but let me put this up real quick. Now let's check this out. I've been working on this for a hot minute. Okay? Hold on. Oh, Hallie's live? Really? Damn it, Twitch. Damn it, Twitch! Alright, so, are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? Are you ready? Are you ready to rock? So, I've been working on this for about a week. Maybe not a week. Definitely a couple of days. Been wanting to change what I've been working on. And I was like, I need to draw a dragon. So here's my dragon. And if you can watch me draw it. I didn't like those scales going down the neck a couple of times there. changed it up a couple of times. I was like, yeah, I don't know about these. But from where I had it at the beginning to where I have it at now, I made a lot of changes. A lot of changes. But that's the way she looks. That's the way she looks. I love the eye. Wow. But that's what I've been working on. That's about it. So, thank you guys so much for coming back again and watching. I really appreciate it. And as always, I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Have peace, love, and respect for all. If you are new here, please don't forget to hit that like button, smash the subscribe, and ring the notification bell so you know when I post next. You know what I mean? Have a good day, Vern. Peace out, y'all. Bye, guys. Have a wonderful day.